things. Yes, I do have hair. I don't just wear a hat because I'm bald. And also, yeah, I did cut my mustache. It was just kind of getting to the point where it was like doing the yin yang thing. It was going two different directions. The left side was drooping forward some days. So I went ahead and cut it even. So I'm going to be getting my Tom Selleck on for probably the next 2 or 3 weeks while I get it back into a manageable state. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about why the X Nasty is certifiably the best formation in the game to destroy cover 2 and cover 2 blitz metas. Let's get into it. What is up, guys? Here for the Madden YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about how to completely destroy the cover 2 and cover 2 blitz metas with the Singleback Bunch X Nasty. Now, you guys know this is my favorite formation in Madden 22. Ever since they patched it into the game, this has been the offense that I have run out of the LA Rams playbook. And you guys can pick up my offensive game plan on gridirongameplans.gg. That includes 3 iterations of the X Nasty game plan as it's grown from the early version in the beginning of the year to what it is now here in the middle of March. Also in that game plan is included the empty bunch and also the tight flex, which is found in the LA Rams offense. And you guys can get that all in one game plan. It's basically 5 or 6 game plans in one. Included with the rest of your membership is every other game plan on the website and the vault updates. You guys know how it goes. Just want to say thank you so much for helping me reach 12,000 subscribers here on the Madden YouTube channel. It is the spring of 2022 and we're still pushing upwards with the channel. Things are really growing, not only here on the YouTube channel, but also on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ZanMadden, where I also stream Monday through Friday in the afternoons, and obviously on the Gridiron Game Plans website and in our Discord, where there's a ton of awesome community conversation. If you guys could do me a quick favor, make sure you guys, if you're not already, hit that subscribe button as we push for 13,000 subscribers, and we'll see you guys here on the other side of this. Again, the LA Rams is the only offense that you can find this in Madden Ultimate Team. However, if you guys play CFM or regular team head-to-head online, you guys can turn on the NFL Live playbooks and find this formation with its full list of plays in the Seattle Seahawks playbook. And man, that would be awesome if we could get that at some point this year in Ultimate Team, because I'd like to run PA boot over as an option, just like the rest of the people who play online. Anywho, let's go ahead and talk about the 2 plays that we're going to be breaking down here today. These are going to be 1-play touchdowns potentially against any cover 2 look in the game. And the good part is that they beat zone drops as well. So let's start off with kind of the primary meta that people tend to run, which is the 2-4-5 odd, and the play is pinch 2. You guys know the drill with this play. Everybody that runs this play is looking to guarantee pressure. And if you can pick this up, this can end up being a massive, massive gain for you. So we're going to be talking about the play PA cross. PA cross is a nice little play. The X Nasty actually has the most 1-play touchdown routes in any formation in the game. You take a look at PA cross. There's also a play that is known as the PA post curl shot, and you also have a play known as PA post dig. Now, the really, really cool thing about these different plays is that you have different styles of play action. If you take a look at the PA post dig, this is more of an inside zone split style of play action. You notice the tight end slides across the formation, a little bit of eye candy to hold the user and maybe open up that 1-play score. If you were to take a look at PA cross, this is a complement play to the play halfback dive. And if you take a look at the other skinny post play, this is the PA post curl shot, which is more of an inside zone style of play action. So just kind of the way your quarterback turns can influence the user to gap shoot differently, maybe hold their user low just long enough for you to get that separation over the top for the 1-play score, and they can't recover. But we're going to be talking today in general about PA cross and 2 different variations of this play that you can run for a 1-play score. Now, if you watched my video earlier this week, we talked about why I want you guys to get away from using a halfback wheel as your pull down route for 1-play scores. However, I definitely should show you that this is a route that you should be mixing in a fair amount. But if you get a cover 2 look, it really is as simple as just letting that wheel route pull down the deep half defender and letting the post throw rip over the top for the 1-play score. Again, wheel routes will pull down deep zones of any type. Outside thirds, outside quarters, deep halves, it does not matter. Now, one thing that I would do if you guys like to use the play action, especially because players like to try to gap shoot, they also kind of stand right here against the run. If you guys want to mix in the play action dive element from this play, my recommendation would actually be to carry out the play fake that is found in this play. If you guys decide to do this, you would put right bumper on a corner, and I would recommend putting B on a hitch and motioning him outside to give you a little bit of a what is called a smash read. And a smash read is essentially a corner and a hitch on the outside that puts the curl, or the cloud flat defender rather, into conflict. But the real saving grace of this play is that the corner route is a horizontal stretch for the deep half safety. So if you take a look at this deep half safety, rather than pulling him down with a wheel, we're going to pull him horizontally with the corner route. So you see number 18, he breaks to the sideline, widens out this defensive shell, and then that opens up a huge area for us to thread in between the cover 2 safeties for a 1-play score. Now, again, with this particular coverage, you don't have a mid-read defender. So a lot of players are just going to be giving up that deep middle in hopes that they get to the quarterback before you can let that throw rip. You saw in that previous example that if they don't pass commit, sometimes those free runners off the edge will get fooled and go tackle the running back, which is what we saw right here. And that allowed us to get this throw off. So again, mixing in your play action can be beneficial in this play. Now, again, that is the 2 ways that you could run PA cross. Let's go ahead and get into a different play that I think is really, really awesome and beats max zone drops for a huge gain. We're talking 40 to 50 yards more often than not. And that play is actually going to be verticals. Verticals, obviously in bunch, is one of the most popular plays in the game. We're talking regular bunch, but in the Bunch X Nasty, they get a version of verticals that is way better than the shotgun bunch. That's just my opinion, because the solo receiver runs a route that is really, really hard to defend for a lot of zone coverages. But again, we're focusing on cover 2 here in this particular video. So with the play verticals, what's really cool about this play is that if you actually just smart route down the route by Godwin, he will actually break, give or take 12 yards into the pattern and get closer to the sideline on this play. So you don't actually have to have a pull route for this coverage. Let me show you what I mean here. So I'm going to block the running back, and we can do whatever we want on the bunch side. For the sake of this video, let's block the tight end and the running back just for protection purposes. And then we're going to streak Johnson. My play art is glitched right here.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
But I want you to know that Gronkowski and Fournette are blocking and Johnson's on a streak. Those are the adjustments I've made. When we snap this ball, you're going to see how B gets into his route and gets down and away from that safety. Now, if for some reason that safety is able to make a play on that, that's okay. We've got to solve for that. So what we would do in this situation is motion the tight end across the formation. Now, if you're thinking about the 2-4-5 odd, the thing about the 2-4-5 odd is that the running back is the better player to block against this blitz, whereas the tight end is the better player to block against the 3-3-5 wide. So let's talk again here about this blitz. If we're talking about pinch 2, again, what you're looking at here on this play is the tight end running this seam, and then I more often than not run a combo that looks like this. Double seams, and then you have a wheel in a corner. And provided that the running back blocks his assignment, you're going to see here that B gets out into his pattern, and you can rack this for a very, very easy 1-play score. So the slight motion of the tight end across the formation in the event that the corner isn't getting open on its own will definitely make this a 1-play score for you. So again, if you kind of take a look at this from the perspective of this safety, what he has to do is respect the verticality of the seam and hedge the 2 routes. So he splits the difference and stacks vertically over the tight end, and he can't go to the sideline nearly as quickly, and we're able to throw this over the top and rack it for a 1-play score. Now, I mentioned that this play also beats zone drops, so very quickly I want to talk about that. If we go back into the play call menu, they have added zone drops finally into practice mode. I'm going to set my flats to 30. And I'm just going to come out for the sake of ease here, not getting sheds or whatnot. I'm just going to call cover 2 out of a 4-man rush. My preferred setup for this play verticals would be to motion the tight end across. When you know it's a 4-man rush, I like to go with the same route combo I just showed you, but the running back, rather than blocking, runs a Texas route. We are still going to smart route down Godwin. And I want you to watch the 30-yard zone out here on the sideline, which is Gilmore. You're going to see that it's not going to do a job worthy of stopping this route. He's going to get into the pattern, and then you're just going to throw it over the top of his head. And if we got a better rack animation where he didn't have to turn and stop, we're going to catch that in stride for the 1-play score. Let me show you again here. Here is the cover 2 with 30-yard blues. I'm going to motion Gronkowski across. I'm going to place him on a streak. I'm going to streak the seam here to Johnson, and I'm going to put Y on a Texas route. Smart route down the B receiver, snap the football. You see right here, he's going to get into that pattern. You're going to throw it up outside, and we're going to rack that right by him for a 1-play score. Again, a simple corner route that is a 1-play score against the cover 2. This isn't your Z-spot corner. This is way better than the Z-spot corner. So I hope you guys liked today's video. Again, this is just a tiny morsel of what I have been in for the last 7 months. I've got man beaters, zone beaters. It doesn't matter. Match beaters. We could beat the blitz. We got blocking formulas. It doesn't matter what meta there is. The X Nasty can handle it. Obviously, this is another formation that is very, very tough alignment wise. I didn't even talk about that. I can tell exactly what you're in. Man, zone, blitz, coverage. I can tell right away what you're in, and I make it very, very difficult for you to align your nickel corner. So if this is an offense that you're looking to run, go check it out on gridirongameplans.gg. I hope you guys liked today's video. Drop a like, comment, subscribe below. We'll see you guys on Monday with the next one. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.